movie! What the fuck? Let's talk about Horrid Henry. Horrid Henry is a series of children's books written by Francesca Simon about a horrible boy named Henry and his everyday-to-day life. I grew up reading these books thanks to its comedy, rich characters and Henry's silly behavior which any kid, including myself, could easily relate to. The books were also adapted into a TV cartoon which I've never watched, as well as theatre plays which I've also never seen. But what I have seen is the horrible live-action film Horrid Henry the movie. This movie has horrible jokes, unfunny slapstick, and it's about as faithful to the source material as casting Justin Chatwin as Goku. It's bad. Bad, 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 bad. So, prepare yourselves, you filthy worms, to watch Horrid Henry the movie. So we see Horrid Henry himself infiltrating the neighbor's house.
The boys! Girls rule! Girls are cool! Down with the boys!
And for some reason his headgear goes from electronic to cardboard.
Mission accomplished!
Well, that wasn't very exciting.
Henry! Homework now!
But you still have the biscuits to eat.
Oh hi! I'm Henry and this is my world.
On the surface, the characters seem identical to the books. Henry doesn't do his homework, his parents constantly punish him, and he treats his younger brother Perfect Peter as a worm.
Hey Peter! It's not bad. For a smelly nappy baby, why do I want to do my homework? Someday I'm gonna be a rock star.
Oh, no, please stop it, no, I can't take this, no, this is unbearable, no, stop it, no,
That's the way it goes, I'm a hero.
This is going to be as unbearable as Ace Ventura Jr.
Henry! I said, get up! And don't forget your homework!
Henry obviously never does his homework, and at school he introduces his best friends.
That's Ralph, better known as Rude Ralph. And that's Aerobic Al. Brainy Brian.
Really? He's friends with Brainy Brian? I thought he hated nerds.
And Beefy Bert. I don't know.
I don't know why I even care.
So stupid.
Settle down! Order in the classroom.
We also meet his school teacher, Miss Battleaxe, played by Angelica What the fuck am I doing here, Houston?
Horrid Henry.
Here, miss.
How do you spell homework?
Homework.
No. W-O-R-K.
Now try to spell schizophrenia.
Detention.
Henry is punished, but that won't stop him from practicing with his band for a music contest.
1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna be a big star. See my name in lights. Gonna play my guitar.
Only deaf people will want to listen to this music, and even that's pushing it.
Just what do you think you're doing? And get down from there right now, you horrid boy!
Here's another problem. I know I'm nitpicking every scene, but you must understand how much I hate this film. While in the books there were a lot of stupid situations, it still felt like they were set in reality. Here, this feels like an unfunny cartoon. Take for example this scene when Henry gets angry at Peter.
I'm sick and tired.
Yes, Dad?
No explanation, it just happens. The next day, one of Henry's enemies, Moody Margaret, prepares a trap for him in class.
Henry?
That was my movie career.
Henry! The school inspectors have made it very clear that this school is under serious threat of closure. I'm afraid I'm left with only one course of action.
So, for no logical reason, the headmaster decides to expel Miss Battleaxe instead of expelling Henry or any of the girls.
The school inspectors have already commented on a total lack of discipline in class. I've been told I have to make an example of somebody.
It's the same with rape cases where they blame the victim instead of the perpetrator.
You can go home now.
You what, Miss Battleaxe?
You heard me, Margaret. You can all go home early.
No need for a substitute teacher. You can leave whenever you want.
On declining standards
Hey, Mum.
that Ashton Primary School's longest-serving teacher, Miss Battleaxe, has been sacked.
I'll be back, Henry. You horrid boy.
And apparently that's worthy to mention in the news.
Mr. Vic Van Winkle, the headmaster of Brick House,
Hey, Ralph,
the
wait up!
very exclusive and very expensive school.
We meet our villain, played by Richard E. Grant, which begs the question, how desperate was the actor for money to end up appearing in Horrid Henry the movie?
It won't be long before the parents of all those children will be paying me lots of money for them to come here, Brickhouse School. There won't be an Ashton Primary School for them to go to anymore.
Give me 100 reasons why this plan would never work. Wahahaha!
Let's see if we can make this boy Henry even more horrid, shall we?
For some odd reason, Henry's class joins with the smaller children. Unless this is part of a special activity, there's no reason to join them together. Or maybe the education system is seriously going through budget cuts.
Boys and girls, today in class we're going to learn all about France. To start with, we're going to sing a song.
Got any more Irish accent there, dingbat dodo? Hey, we're doing us right.
Oh yeah, that's clearly not CGI.
Hey, that's not my gross scoop.
Left, right, left, right, left, right.
Move!
Henry's music band is banned from the competition as his parents don't know what to do with him.
I hear Ashton Primary School's closing down. Think about sending the boys to Brick House?
But isn't Brick House very expensive?
Well, yes.
Aren't there any other schools to go to? Are you seriously telling me that there's only 2 schools in the entire city? The cheap one and the expensive one?
Hello. Oh, how lovely to hear from you, Great Aunt Greta.
Great Aunt Greta. She thinks I'm a girl.
Yes, Henrietta is fine.
This is making me want to read Horrid Henry's Underpants again.
Great Aunt Greta had heard that Ashton Primary may be closing down, so she's booked Peter in for the Brick House tryout day tomorrow.
Oh. What about Henry?
Well, it seems that Great Aunt Greta has something else in mind for Henry to try out.
Yep, Great Aunt Greta sends Henry to a school for girls with the parents approving it and without any of the teachers checking to see if he's female.
Little girls, Great Aunt Greta.
That's right, dear. Lots of curls.
Just what I always wanted.
Now off you go, Henrietta, and show 'em what you're made of.
This old lady has to be incredibly blind and deaf to not be able to tell that Henry is a dude.
Oh, it's a boy.
He is the vermin of this planet.
Later, loser. Enter at your peril, boy. My Great Aunt Greta thinks I'm a girl.
That figures. Just don't expect me to sit next to you, toad breath.
They enter the place, which looks less like a school and more like Lady Penelope's house, where the other girls try to hunt Henry down.
Why is there a boy?
I have the strangest feeling that he's right behind us, but that would be stupid.
Quickly run!
Meanwhile, Richard E. Grant's unrealistic plan somehow works as more students arrive, including Peter.
Miss Lovely!
Peter, what a lovely surprise.
What are you doing here, Miss Lovely?
I've come to see the headmaster.
About getting a job here?
Well, yes.
I got fired for being the victim of a prank.
That would be oh so lovely.
This movie keeps insulting my intelligence.
Welcome to Brick House School. Here at Brick House, we pride ourselves on tradition and accomplishment. Peter, why don't you show us what you can do?
Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques, dormez.
This kid has no talent. Oh, and this keeps dragging on.
Frere Jacques, where are you? Do you sleep? Oh, it is the morning, oh, it is the morning, 'tis my song.
I don't find this funny.
Miss Lovely finds out about Richard's evil plan and writes it down in her diary, but she is quickly discovered. But somehow she's allowed to give the diary to Peter. Nothing suspicious.
Henry, you can let go of my hand now.
Forget that even happened.
What do you mean we've got to save the school, Henry? I would have thought you'd be happy if the school got closed down, Henry. Yeah, well normally I would be. Very happy. So why do you want to save it then, Henry? Maybe all the things you just said, and way more too. But it's our school and we can't let anyone take that away from us.
You know, I was watching this film hoping to see Henry being horrid, and the only horrid things he has done so far is not doing his homework and behaving like a whiner. Could you behave like Eric Cartman just for once?
Ow! Get your ass to jail! Ow! So how are we going to save the school then, Henry? We get back into the talent contest, we win the talent contest, and then we'll be famous!
So famous that they can't close the school down.
Well, it might just work.
So they follow this plan that wouldn't work anyway, but what do I know? As they sneak into the club where the contest is taking place, but one of their teachers spots them.
Boy, come back here!
Hello, sir.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, excuse me.
I know you.
Is that Noel Fielding? The one who plays Richmond from the IT crowd. What the hell?
Actually looking for the washroom.
Of course.
Wait for me!
Come out! Yes! Time to let the snakes out. Yeah.
Henry and his band perform, and they are about as generic as the Jonas Brothers.
My friends and me travel in a big car back in time for tea.
Off the stage now!
Never just you wait and see.
Oh no, sound effects of her biting, even though she's clearly not biting on screen.
Because we won the talent contest and we're going to be so famous that the school just can't get closed down.
No, Henry. This school will still close down.
The plan that wouldn't have worked hasn't worked? No shit!
But I don't want the school to get closed down.
No, no, no! Henry would never behave like that! In the books, he would be very happy that the school was closing down. This is completely out of character.
Purple Hand Gang Fort now.
Good evening, Mr. Bond.
What's going on, Worm?
Peter explains his plan to stop Richard E. Grant, while Henry receives a mysterious invitation to participate in yet another competition.
You're going to be on Too Cool for School tomorrow. You're going to win the big cash prize. So you can give all the money to Miss Oddbod, so she can give all the money to the school inspectors, so they can say thank you very much, and then they can go away.
Is the education system in the UK that corrupt?
Oh, look at that, our Henry on TV. Who would have ever have thought it?
I still don't quite understand how this is going to save the school.
Neither does the audience.
Yes, brave words there from Henry's friends and enemies. But he's going to do it.
Who knows your strengths
And weaknesses.
Wow, imagine if Jim Carrey and Robbie Rotten gave birth to twins. These guys would be the result of that combination.
If you use the excuse they can't take your homework, how many times did you use the excuse that you lost it down the back of the sofa? This is the right answer!
Well, if he never told that to anyone, how could you possibly know?
Next question, Henry. Which one of these is not a nutritious snack?
Hey guys, right now you have 5 seconds to stop invading my personal space before I report you to the police for doing me a Jimmy Savile.
You got 30 seconds to get through the steaming stew pot.
No. At least all of the cameras must have seen the hamster fall on the ball. Never mind the fact that he would be stuffed to death by all the junk.
I remember Henry. Goodbye, Henry. Goodbye.
I don't even understand the rules of this game. It's like having to choose between multiple answers, only none of the answers is the correct one.
Don't worry, Mummy dearest, no one ever wins on Too Cool for School.
Well, it's no wonder. Not even Indiana Jones could get through these lazy town traps. Meanwhile, Peter and his friends try to rescue Miss Lovely, but they are easily captured by the villain, despite him being outnumbered 4-1, and he can tie them up easily.
What does that horrid boy think he's doing?
He's going to win the cash prize.
Next.
So he can give it to Miss Oddbod.
You?
So she can use it to pay the school inspectors, not to close down our school. Oh.
Doll, thinking is too hard. So Peter secretly calls Miss Oddball and without her answering out loud, listens to the villain's evil plan.
Of course it was my brilliant idea to set up Brick House School and then to close down all the other schools around here so that everyone would have to pay me lots and lots of money to come here.
I don't know if the villain's plan is stupid or really, really stupid.
Hello, police. This is Ashton Primary School.
Hello?
Henry makes it to his final test, Miss Battleaxe. Oh yeah, I forgot about her. Haven't seen her in the last 60 minutes of torture.
You invited me on Too Cool for School.
Yes, indeed. And it's time you're taught a lesson. How do you spell the homework, Henry?
Let's see if you can spell claustrophobia.
Homework. H-O-M-E-W-O-R-K. That's how you spell homework, Miss Battleaxe.
Oh, well done, Henry.
You've only been able to spell one word correctly, but that's enough to make you a good student. Am I right? And that's all it took to finish the game.
You're only the second contestant ever to win Too Cool for School.
It was you. You won Too Cool for School a long, long time ago.
And I never found out about it because...
Looks like we've got company. Sorry I can't stay to say hello.
Wait, how did he walk to the window without noticing the shoelaces tied up to one another?
I tied his shoelaces together, Miss Lovely.
You horrid boy!
It's not like I can take my shoes off, that would be too easy.
Worm. Oh, shush.
We would have gotten away with it if it hadn't been for those pesky kids.
Does that mean that Ashton Primary's not going to get closed down after all, Miss Oddbod?
No. Happily for all of us, I think it's not.
Shit, they came to bring you this, Miss Oddbod. It's the money Henry won on Too Cool for School.
What a very kind and clever thought.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
But I don't need this money now, so I'm going to give it back to you.
Oh, so winning the cash prize was entirely pointless.
Bye, Miss Oddbod. Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Oddbod. Thank you. See you on Monday.
So he wasn't really Horrid Henry, more like Wienie Henry. But if they went by that title, it wouldn't have been nearly as successful.
Horrid homework.
A dance number? Sure, why not? They've pretty much used every single cliche in the book. Die! They couldn't have botched Francesca Simon's legacy any more than what they've already done. The characters look like the original ones, but they don't behave like the original ones. The story makes no sense, and there's not a single joke that will make you laugh. I will always love Horrid Henry, but only when there's some effort put into it. And this movie clearly doesn't show it. Is this the worst film based on a book? Maybe, I don't know. But to be honest, does anybody really care?